It's Friday night and friends Siobhan, Ellie, Luke, Jamie and Mo meet in the local park as usual to hang out. They all met through school and live within the same local area. They all love listening to music and Jamie loves to share his own rap songs. So most nights they meet at the park. Jamie is 14 years old and is struggling at school. He's also struggling with his parents and thinks that nobody understands how he's feeling. Luke is aged 10 and thinks hanging out with the older guys is cool, has 2 sisters and 1 brother. Siobhan is 15 years old and lives with her mum and stepdad. Siobhan struggles to make friends and fit in with groups at school. Mo is 16 and an only child whose parents separated when he was a young child. Mo performs well at school with top grades and his father is a lawyer. Ellie's 15, from a large family with 2 sisters and 3 brothers, who all live with their mum. Ellie's dad sadly passed away when she was just 10 years old. The friends are sharing stories and Jamie stands up to recite his new rap poem. Siobhan spots someone in the distance who looks like he's coming towards them.
Any of you got any weed?
No, none of us have ever tried it. Who are you and where are you from anyway?
I'm Steve. I've just moved up from Southtown with my job.
What's weed?
Cannabis, of course, Luke. What do you do for work, Steve?
I travel around delivering parcels. It pays a cool amount of dough.
They chat for some time about music, different artists, films and their home lives. Steve invites them back to his flat that is situated just near the park. As they arrive, there are 2 other guys in the flat who are smoking too.
What's that smell? What are you smoking?
Cannabis. It's harmless and can give you such a buzz. Do you fancy trying some?
Yeah, I do.
It's not long before they all try to see what it's like.
How do you make money in your job? Is it demanding?
No, not at all. I meet my boss, we call him Big Man, and he gives me an address for me to deliver my parcels. I even have my own dedicated phone line that I don't share with my family, just my work family. It's brilliant, and we look out for one another.
We're like family. We chat and support one another and hang out after school all the time.
I should introduce you to more of my work family. You won't find anyone better.
Well, look at your watch, that's mint. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, this? My mate sells them. It's a copy, but I'll be able to afford the genuine article soon.
That's cool. I wish I could earn a lot of money. My mum really struggles.
Hey, why don't you join us? You'll be earning in no time. I tell you what, I'll get you all one of these copies from my mate. They have a street value of 2k, and there will be plenty more where this comes from.
Siobhan and Ellie spend a lot of time chatting to the other guys in the flat and they get on really well.
Count us in too.
How about you 2? Jamie and Luke, you in?
If it means we can earn our own money, sounds cool to us.
Cool. Okay then, I have a plan. We need to take a couple of packages to 2 different places in Manchester and Leeds, and then all meet back near Leeds Station. There's a cafe called Runners on the corner of County Street. Siobhan and Luke, if you both get the train to Manchester and jump into a taxi to this address for 1:30 p.m, you will be met by Johnny and Dylan from London, who will take the packages from you.
What's in the package?
Cocaine. Here is your dedicated phone line. Johnny will text you.
Oh, what if they get stopped by the police?
No chance, mate. That's why we're organising you a taxi from the station. It's daytime, they'll be fine. I've been doing this for the past 12 months with no problems.
What about the rest of us? What do we all get?
500 quid each.
Wow, that's an amazing amount of money. I'm beginning to like this even more.
Good. I would like you and Jamie then to take the train to Leeds and deliver your packages to an address that will be texted to you. Or someone will call you. I think they're staying in a guest house.
When do we get paid?
At the Runners Cafe on County Street afterwards. I won't be there, but you will be looked after by our bagman who transports the cash.
So, who do we meet and what am I supposed to do?
You keep this phone on you and we'll let you know what time to meet at the cafe. Siobhan and Ellie can text you when they've arrived at the cafe. I also want you to take a small package to the cafe. It will be about 5:30 p.m. and it will be busy with commuters, so nobody will suspect anything.
They sit and chat to go through their plans. On Monday, Siobhan, Ellie, Luke, Jamie and Mo all set off for school. from their homes and make their way to Steve's flat. They all change out of their uniforms and collect their packages.
Here you go. I bought you all a mix of new clothing for joining our family.
Wow. How'd you know our sizes? Thanks.
You're part of my family now. I'm making me business to know and to look after you.
Siobhan and Luke set off to catch their train to Manchester.
This is going to be so easy, Luke.
They both sit listening to music on the train. Once they arrive in Manchester, they make their way to the taxi rank. Siobhan receives a message. They both get into the taxi and it takes them to their destination.
Off you go then. Just up those stairs. I'll wait for yous.
They walk up the stairs and meet another two of the family's gang members who both have knives visible in their hands. They open a package to check that the goods are in.
Off you go then. Job done.
Siobhan and Luke get back into the taxi, head for the station and the train back to Leeds.
That was a bit scary. Why the knives?
Maybe they didn't trust us as we haven't met them before. Anyway, we're all done. Let's look forward to our money.
Ellie and Jamie are on the route to their destination in Leeds. They wait for their text message and get into their dedicated taxi. The driver, known as H, is quite chatty, which puts them both at ease, as they are both quite nervous.
Here you go then. There's the house. Wait for your next message.
A message then comes in telling them to go into the house.
Come on, Jamie. What's wrong?
I'm just a bit nervous. We're breaking the law, and if we get caught, there will be consequences.
Don't be such a wimp. We only have to hand the package over and we're done.
They enter the house and are greeted by a group of 4 males. Once again, they hand over the package. One of the males opens a package in front of them with a huge knife.
Is this it? Where's all my plate? There should be more.
That's all we were given.
Ellie and Jamie are feeling very nervous. They can both see that some of the men are taking drugs.
Wait there. I'm going to make a call to the big man.
He leaves the room to make a call and returns.
Go on, you're done. Go to your next call.
They receive a text message from their driver who will take them back to Leeds station.
I didn't like that. I was so nervous.
Me neither. Did you see the size of the knife? I picked one up on the way out, just in case.
In case of what?
Well, we have to go to the cafe yet. What if we don't get our money?
What's a knife going to do?
Protection, in case anyone has one.
They arrive at Leeds station and wait for a text. Ellie replies to the text.
Our taxi driver is just there. Hide that knife properly or we will get stopped.
There's Siobhan and Luke. Looks like they just got there too.
They arrive at the cafe where Mo is sat waiting at a table and they all sit together. 3 men walk in and sit near them and Mo receives a text. Mo texts back. He doesn't receive a reply. So Mo gets up to go and sit with the 3 men.
I got your package here, but need payment for all of us who've done the work.
Just hand it over.
No, not until we receive some payment.
One of the men stands up and threatens Mo. They start arguing and another of the men throws a punch at Mo. Jamie pulls out the knife he took and walks over to the men wielding it in front of himself.
Stop! I'll use this.
The first man also pulls out a knife and stabs Jamie in the leg.
Call an ambulance!
And they all run out of the cafe, where they are confronted by a taxi driver, who is an undercover police officer.
Nobody move! We've been following all of you.
More police officers enter the cafe and arrest them all.
The ambulance is here. Please, can I come with you and Jamie?
Yes, you can come with me.
Siobhan is allowed to go with Jamie in the ambulance with another police officer called Kirsty.
My leg hurts.
Why were you carrying a knife?
I thought it would help protect me. I would never have used it.
If you hadn't taken the knife out, you may not have been stabbed.
What's going to happen to us? My parents will be so angry with me.
You are both under arrest and will be taken and questioned at the police station. We will then discuss a course of action for you. There will be a whole team involved, including Youth Offending Services and Social Services.
Mo, Luke and Ellie are all arrested and taken to the police station, along with the County Lines drugs gang, who had been under police surveillance for some time. The consequences of their actions have resulted in them all being arrested and taken to the police station for questioning.
Selling class A drugs, gang young thugs recruit the youngers with money and fake hooks. They imitate and operate the game of manipulation, subject to violence, use force and exploitation. Especially these pad is used for cooking, treat them bad cause half the time they don't know what they're doing. Radicalised online, not direct content to recruit. Glamorising influencers, brainwashing all the youth through Snapchat, Instagram and channels like YouTube, fueled by constant feed, facts a few, slaps and some abuse. Present gang life is appealing to youngers in the area. Parents oblivious to the groom is even more scary. Root problem like in the home, life attention showered with gifts and splits. In the groom life attraction, post vids of kids online in the trappers with no trainers in a band of selling photo scouts, put themselves in danger. With guns and weapons, stacks of in piles high, sucking new recruits through, glamorising lifestyle. Smartphone track the mule, on a find a friend at remote, mother monitor the mill, look at him where they're at. No more county lines, carry lines, no kids on the road, on the road. They need to live their life, they need to protect their soul, for real. No more county lines, carry lines, no kids on the road, on the road. They need to live their life, they need to protect their soul, for real.
It's 13 in a strange flat missing from home. No heat for the draft, he had to sit with the phone. He wished it wouldn't ring cause it was 2 in the morning. He was cold, he was fed up, so tired and yawning. Looking out the door, just wanting to run out, trying to figure out a way that he could get home somehow. But where would he go to and who even missed him? Just another lost kid that has slipped through the system. Maybe all he needs is some love and affection, somebody that can steer him in a better direction. Now he's sat in a trap with a few wraps of crack, a slave to his debt because his money was taxed. Nobody saw the signs until he crossed county lines. It started off with money, new clothes all the time. This vulnerable kid is in a mixed up biz. His carers are scared cause they don't know where he is.
No more county lines, carry lines, no kids on the road, on the road. They need to live their life, they need to protect their soul, for real. No more county lines, carry lines, no kids on the road, on the road. They need to live their life, we need to protect their soul, for real. How dare you, how dare you, we're not having it. How dare you, we're not having it, we're not having it, we're not having it. Nah, what makes you think you can take how you tell me? You capture them as your slave, your negativity in the life not needed. An insight to an early grave, and all of this suffering so you can be rich. Please tell me what's that for? You think you're a hard man, think you're a king, nah. When really you're a weak outlaw, I'm not having it. I stand strong, stand brave, stand strong and brave for the future. Protect their innocence and keep their minds clean, so they know no gun and shoot. Yeah, don't want them pushing drugs, taking drugs or moving drugs. Yeah, we don't want them doing drugs. We don't want them thinking to live life that they have to act like a slug. Don't want them trusting all you low-life predators. You bad men posing as idols, using that to track and trace their destiny. When it's in your hands, the destination final. It's time you scum reap what you sow. For real, I hope we end your survival, and them words come straight from my hand. Put my right hand firm on the Bible, so I
stand up for the Humber, stand up to protect all of my youngers. I stand up for the human race, next generation of sisters and brothers, to help the Humber, help the beats bust, to stop these county lines. Let's help each other to eliminate this toxic county lines design.